After breaking up with his first love, Mukai stayed single for a decade. But today, a new colleague enters his life. Rippling through his predictable routine. Spotting Nakatani struggling with the new printer, Mukai rushes over to assist. She gains a favorable first impression of him. During evening commute, Mukai notices Nakatani walking ahead and warmly approaches her. As they exchange pleasantries, his brother-in-law appears, inviting them to his restaurant enthusiastically. They bond warmly over dinner together. Next day, Nakatani sweetly thanks Mukai, until Kasai interrupts their conversation. Hearing Nakatani likes curry, he directly asks her to dinner. Kasai acts like a smooth operator, choosing restaurants without consulting her. But Nakatani's gaze shifts to Mukai, as if silently pleading for help. At closing time, Mukai suggests group dinner. Kasai eagerly volunteers and includes Nakatani.
向井さんは行かれるんでしょ？じゃあ、行きます。
The group chats merrily at the restaurant. Brother-in-law senses romantic tension, pulling Mukai aside privately. After dinner, Kasai offers to cab Nakatani home first. But her icy stare cuts through him, exposing his timidity. Before realizing it, Mukai's already chasing after her. He leaps into the cab before doors close, finding Nakatani smiling inside. This confirms her affection to him. From then on, he constantly seeks her attention. When Kasai mocks her squid egg earrings, Mukai swiftly defends her. When work troubles Nakatani, he's first to assist. Naturally, she grows appreciative. They seem mutually attracted. HR asks Nakatani to draw lots for choosing birthday gift buyers. It's company tradition. Fatefully, Kasai and Mukai share birthday dates. Nakatani draws their names. Returning late, Mukai finds her waiting. She needs help choosing gifts. Let's go shopping now. At the craft store, they shop like an intimate couple. Nakatani asks Mukai, "Ever received embarrassing gifts?" He recalls ex-girlfriend's deer antlers. The memory saddens him.
俺はこういうの嬉しいけど、火災はな。
He'll mock anything. On birthday morning, Nakatani presents gifts separate. Surprisingly, Kasai gets the shoehorns. Mukai gasps at his gift. Deer antlers amusing co-workers. Later, he confronts Nakatani privately. She explains softly, "Your sad expression. I wanted to create better memories, to overwrite past pains." Her words touch his heart. Heart racing, Mukai decides. Perfect moment to confess.
気合いですか。
そういうのじゃないです。私、笠井さんとお付き合いすることになったんです。
Where did I go wrong? When did misunderstanding start? Mukai vents frustrations at the restaurant. An insightful sister steps in to analyze things. Last time she was in the store, she overheard their conversation. She noticed Jungkook's feelings for Hashi back then.
それとも、俺と二人っきりになるの嫌ですか?
Not at all. But the reality is nothing like Mukai imagined. On Nakatani's first day at the office, Kasai proactively approaches her with flirty hints.
こう、タイプです。
His blunt confession leaves Nakatani flustered. Thus begins the story we saw earlier. When Mukai comes to assist her later, Nakatani's mind keeps replaying Kasai's words. Even after work, she's still thinking about Kasai.
いやいや、ごめんなさい。
When Kasai invites her to dinner, her eyes show embarrassment, not a cry for help. I can't accept freely with Mukai around. During dinner that evening, though delighted to dine with Kasai, she awkwardly uses Mukai as a shield. Clueless Mukai thinks Nakatani likes him. Little does he know, he's become collateral damage in their romance. The car ride after dinner turns Mukai into the ultimate joke. Nakatani anticipates alone time with Kasai, but Mukai barges in and ruins the mood.
って思われてたってこと？もう勘弁してあげて。さ、内臓いっちゃってるよ。
Mukai fell for life's greatest illusion. She might be into me. What kind of beautiful romance has Mukai cherished for 10 years? One bite of his ex's favorite pasta triggers memories of her face. Even when new people enter his life, he instantly recalls past moments with her, wallowing in nostalgia for so long. 33-year-old Mukai's been single a decade. He's forgotten how to love someone. Bored, Mukai visits his brother-in-law's restaurant. A college girl working there spills water. Mukai witnesses the accident and kindly gives her his new t-shirt. Next day after work, he visits again. Only is minding the shop today.
来てんのバレちゃった。
Anne's friend invites them for drinks. Mukai nearby casually joins their gathering.
何を話せばいいのやら。
向井くんってさ、結婚してんの？
10年彼女いないんだね。
ピエロ要員か。
Walking home together after.
人に10年彼女いない。キスも
え
?10 年してない。あげよっか。
Facing this sudden development, Mukai panics completely. Next morning, his brother-in-law invites him to a shop party. After agonizing all day, Mukai arrives after work but hesitates. He lingers nervously outside, spotting a regular customer. He reluctantly enters, surprisingly, and greets him with natural ease. His own awkwardness becomes painfully obvious. Mukai can't decipher her thoughts. During the fun, and sidles up to chat. An accidental touch sends him into turmoil.
この間のキスの。
Mukai feigns calmness to reassure her, yet the touch of her fingertips deepened his inner turmoil. The gathering was winding down. Mukai decided to slip away early. Hugh dashed out and grabbed his sleeve.
恥ずかしい。今日は向井くんでした。
He knew this wasn't right, yet Mukai leaned in closer anyway. But the next instant?
はい。
The good vibes were ruined by a phone call. Even worse, it wasn't even his phone. After hanging up, Cookie hurriedly apologized and retreated inside, and, however, was bold enough to approach Mukai for his number. That very night, she started texting him, yet even simple replies made him flustered.
早い。ラリーが早い。これが若さか。もっと短文なのか。だ。
Though he knew and liked it, Mukai felt no spark in return. When had he last felt love? Maybe 10 years ago, with an ex-girlfriend, in a tiny room playing their favorite songs. 4 p.m., when loneliness usually peaks, felt blissful to them, like they alone were awake in the world. That dreamlike time is gone forever. After a decade apart from his love, he needs to move forward, if he wants a new relationship. Clinging to the past isn't fair. When Anne invites him to play ball, her cheerful energy warms his heart. Rain suddenly pours as they rest. They dash down streets with useless racket covers. Mukai wonders, maybe this time, he can escape his unfinished love story. But when she invites him in, he hesitates and declines.
あんちゃんのこと、めちゃくちゃ可愛いし、いい子だって思ってるんだけど、まだ、そういう好きなのか、自分の中です。
グリで今私もそうしたい。女孩自然也是笑着分别。
Every morning after, she wakes him for work. He juggles his routine, zombie at work, but beams at her messages.
恋愛って、要するに人と人との関わりだろ？それなら俺だって、10年培ってきたスキルがある。だからきっと、俺だって。
Yet corporate life swallows him whole. Quick dates end with work deadlines.
これは、なんだ？自分に好意を寄せてくれる女の子を好きになろうと、誠実に向き合おうと、夜中まで LINE して、取り留めのないおしゃべりを聞いて、公園で手をつないで、そして、2分を測っている。俺、今何やってんの？
Clueless in love, Mukai asks Cookie how to nurture this bond. Cookie advises bluntly, stop making her serve all the balls. Show initiative, don't exhaust her. That night, he invites her to a cafe. But as he approaches her, a long-haired man intervenes and pulls Mukai outside.
大丈夫？つか何あいつ？客なの？
違う違う。彼氏。最近付き合い始めて、あの人彼氏なの。
どういうえ？だって俺のこと。だって、デートとかしてたし。
使って。
うん。向井って私のこと好きなの
and did have genuine feelings for Mukai. But his indecisive nature was a hassle. She found it frustrating, struggling to match his hesitant pace. When Mukai left for work that day, she asked for a 2-minute hug, but he seemed impatient, foreign. Even 2 minutes felt impossible, let alone a future together. Mukai tried slowly building a connection, while she wanted immediate commitment. Their mismatched expectations became insurmountable, driving them apart in the end. Mukai checked his ex Mawako's social media, finding all traces of him erased. Yet 10 years later, he remains trapped, unable to love again. Then came an unexpected proposal. One morning, an old acquaintance Yamada texted, "Dinner? Haven't seen you in ages." He awkwardly reconnected with Yamada. Then came her shocking request.
私と結婚に向かってみるってどうでしょう？
I've been through endless arranged dates. I'm exhausted. Judging people by income and education. Meeting weirdos constantly. I want out of this cycle. Kissing strangers feels forced. I can't move forward. But you're familiar, safe.
不快じゃなかったんで。
At 33, Mukai considered settling down. He tentatively explored this option. Yamada acted certain they'd marry, already planning their kid's number. As she described, Mukai imagined married life.
二人とも同じ寝癖。
ついてんじゃん、寝癖。
かわいい。
Could work, I guess. At work next day, colleagues Kasai and Nakatani moved fast.
俺、彼女と同棲することになった。大丈夫か？
Mukai pondered marriage's meaning, but saw Mawako, not Yamada. Memories of ex-girlfriend Mawako surfaced.
無意識に、美和子を思い出した。
Yamada kept pushing their bond, though not dating. She showed wedding venues. No rush, she claimed, yet planned a 1 to 2 year timeline. They met frequently, but sparks never flew. Felt like business partners. Ideas often clashed.